From the official television station of Illini Sports, this is WCIA 3 Sports and Copper Creek Contractors, your Illini Nation.
Welcome to sports from beautiful and historic Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois. The 9-3 Fighting Illini has a nice ring to it. Illinois beats Northwestern 38-28 here in the friendly confines, a game that had a little bit of everything. We'll let you hear from Brett Bielema and a few of his players, but first, the highlights.
And there were plenty of them. Football in a baseball park, and a chilly baseball park at that. Northwestern took the lead with a field goal on its opening drive. The Illini need just 3 plays to find the end zone on the second. Altmaier to Zachary Franklin for a gain of 43. The next play, Aiden Lawfrey, the Falcon, turned Illini shines in the home of the Cubs, and it's 7-3. The Illini fire up the turnover machine. Xavier Scott with a takeaway, but Illinois won't keep the ball for long. Altmaier's first of 2 picks on the day is returned for 6. The Wildcats take the lead. Illinois gets it down to 1, punching it in. The QB sneak, Altmaier and U of I back in front. Northwestern would attempt a field goal just before half, but miss. Illinois up 14-10 at the break.
Lawfrey started the third quarter with a 64-yard house call, and then Pat Bryant, because he's Pat Bryant. 10th receiving touchdown of the year, ties a single-season program record. Illinois out to a commanding 28-10 lead, but the Cats aren't done yet. Touchdown for the home team makes it a 1-score game again. Illini give the ball to the kid from Gibson City, Lawfrey. Call it a bases-clearing triple. 3 touchdowns on the day for him. The only thing better than 3, 4. That's the number of takeaways the Illini defense forced. Malachi Hood, the Joliet Catholic product, punched it out. Matthew Bailey recovers. One more? Why not? Torrey Cox. Interception. Fly the orange W at Wrigley Field. Put the hat on. Go crazy, Illinois fans. A chance for a 10-win season remains on the table. Full team coverage here at Wrigley today. Our Tristan Thomas has more on the Illinois kids and one Florida kid who shined in this Illini win.
Illinois knocks win number 9 out of the park with offensive fireworks at Wrigley Field. Gibson City Melvin Sibley grad Aiden Lawfrey goes for a career day and a hat trick to reclaim the hat, 172 yards and 3 touchdowns in the win, as Brett Bielema's emphasis on Central Illinois recruiting continues to pay off.
I just came into this year confident and you know, being a leader. You know, I feel in my room. And that's really what it was for me. Was this year I want to be a leader. I want to be a dude.
It's fun to see the Illinois kids have success. I said it in my opening presser. It wasn't just trying to, win the press conference. I believe it. Great organizations are built from within, right? And I think that Illinois has to be built by Illinois players.
For receiver Pat Bryant, it's a historic day, tying the school record for receiving touchdowns in a season, with one of the previous record holders, Brandon Lloyd, on hand for Bryant's memorable moment.
I actually saw Brandon Lloyd on the sideline before the game, and so he came just to, watch me, get a record, a shot. And it was a very special moment, just, knowing that all the work I put in, over the last 4 years finally paid off.
The Illini defense forced a grand slam of 4 turnovers and made key stops in the red zone, with 2 sacks and a forced fumble coming from the Joliet Catholic product, Malachi Hood.
It was pretty surreal, but I mean, at the same time, like, we work for moments like these every day. So coach believed in me, had opportunity, preparation met opportunity, and equal success. So I'm happy, but I'm not surprised.
So now the orange and blue awaiting official bowl placement, all signs pointing to a warm weather trip as the Illini heads to the postseason for the 2nd time under Brett Bielema. Reporting for your Illini Nation at Wrigley Field in Chicago, Tristan Thomas, WCIA 3 Sports.
Tristan, thanks. With the regular season in the books, Illinois now gets back to preparing for a bowl game. But the question is now, when and where and who? Not only who will the Illini be playing, but who will suit up in the orange and blue for what could be the last time. All signs point to the Illini heading back down south and playing in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl in Orlando on New Year's Eve against a high-level SEC opponent.
I'm 100% confident in all of my guys and the coaching staff to compete with any team. But on top of that, like, we got to take care of business. You know what I mean? We can't sit back and do what we want to do, or we got to play our best football.
After tying that single-season touchdown record, Bryant might have tipped us off on his plans to play one more game with his guys before entering the draft. Here's what 13 said at the podium after the game.
It's another game. You know, we work hard for another game. You know, I know the guys are very excited to go out there. You know, back in Florida one more time. Might go to the beach, rub your feet in the sand. But you know, it'd be a great opportunity to go out there with my guys one more time and have the ball.
Now, Bryant said he'll have a definite answer for us in the coming weeks with official word on what bowl game Illinois will be playing in coming out next Sunday. For now, reporting from Wrigley Field for Glenn Kenley, I'm Courtney Lane Brewer reporting for your Illini Nation.